It's not every day that you get to unbox something that is rooted into your childhood from its core. What am I talking about? I am talking about the soda Pepsi Perfect. I have two boxes here. I bought this box a long time ago. It's still sealed, mint condition. And I recently got this one, which I'm going to unbox. Like I said, this one's sealed. I never opened this one. But I always wanted to unbox one and actually have the Pepsi Perfect bottle on display. So I wound up finding this and got it for a really great deal. For some of you out there that aren't Back to the Future movie fans, and you're wondering what is Pepsi Perfect in the first place, let me explain. Okay, so there's this character, Marty McFly, okay? And in the cafe that he goes to in town, he always orders a Pepsi. Well, when he goes back in time in Back to the Future 1 in 1955, he goes to that same cafe. It's changed up a little bit, and he asks the guy behind the counter if he could have a Pepsi free. And the guy says, well, if you want a Pepsi, kid, you're going to have to pay for it. Something along those lines. And what Marty meant was he wanted a Pepsi free, which was, free of caffeine. And these were only available in the 80s, so it confused Marty. He wasn't aware that Pepsi Free didn't exist in 1955. Anyways, that was kind of like the joke. In Back to the Future 2, Marty McFly goes into the future from 1985 into 2015. And in 2015, he goes to that same cafe. He says he wants a Pepsi. And what pops up out of the counter from a little hole underneath to the top is nothing but a thing called Pepsi Perfect. So this was a fictional made Pepsi flavor just for the movie. People saw that over the years and was like, oh, I want that. I want a Pepsi Perfect. Why hasn't Pepsi made that? Well, as fate would have it, when 2015 came along, they decided to make 6,500 bottles of Pepsi Perfect. So that is the significance of these boxes here. There are 6,500 of these in existence. I have two of them. Pepsi decided to sell them on the day Marty McFly went into the future, as you see right there. Each collector's box sold for $20.15. Very fitting. And what did Pepsi Perfect taste like? Well, it wasn't that exciting. They didn't develop an exact flavor for these. They just made the bottle up and basically the prop of what you see in the movie. It was filled up with Pepsi with real sugar. So if you want to know exactly what Pepsi Perfect is, just go buy a bottle of Pepsi with real sugar and that's what it is. All right, let's unbox this bad boy. Okay, so here is the Pepsi Perfect box. Nice rotation. Rotate, rotate. Here we go. Oh, and there it is. Whoa! Alright, so taking a look at it inside of this case. The case is pretty thick. It's not a flimsy kind of plastic. Yeah, it's definitely holding it in there, keeping it in place. Let's pop the top here. Alright. And we will now pull the Pepsi Perfect out. Set that right there. Full bottle rotation here. Alright, what I notice here is that there is an expiration date. February 29th, 2016, marking the leap year, leap day there. Alright, 210 calories, 16.9 fluid ounces. Alright, on the back, there is carbonated water, sugar. That makes this a real sugar Pepsi. Caramel color, phosphoric acid, caffeine, natural flavor, and that is it. There is a twist off cap, so what you would do, I'm not going to do it, but you'd twist this, And inside this big cap is just your standard sized Pepsi bottle cap inside, embedded within this big thing. So there is that. The Pepsi logo, Pepsi Perfect logo. Very silver, very beautiful looking, very futuristic looking for what 1980s thought it was going to be, at least. I'm going to take a towel to this, get all the little cardboard fuzzies off of it, and display this forever. So, this is so awesome just to hold in my hands. The bottle is plastic, so it is, you feel it there, it's a little squishy. Hopefully these don't suck in like other Pepsi bottles do over time, because that would suck, no pun intended. But anyways, this is just so awesome. Pepsi from the future, ladies and gentlemen, or from the past, if you want to be technical. Pepsi Perfect. Thank you guys for watching as we unboxed this amazing, somewhat rare, you can still find some on eBay for hundreds of dollars, limited edition Pepsi, and that is it. I will see you next time. I am DJ Glowing Ice saying, peace out.